The first question I want to ask you, Niklas, is a bunch of people online are grinding, working every day, and they want to get to their first like 10, 20K a month, but they have absolutely no results.
Yeah.
If you can give an advice to these people on how you did that, how they can do it too, what would you tell them?
Yeah, cool. It's a very good question. I like it. Um, yeah, advice. So first of all, I think it's super important that you choose the right business model and the right vehicle, something that kind of like fits your personality, that you're also excited about, and something that has the potential to actually make you 10K a month fast, right? I've seen so many people in the last couple of years, they try different things and they go, I don't know, to businesses like drop shipping, or they do Amazon FBA, or they do, I don't know, network marketing, or some people try to start an offline business, or, they want to build this like big company and hire employees and I don't know, bring it to the fucking stock market, but they haven't even made $1,000 online. Like they choose the hard way. So I think the first thing that you should do is do great research, right? Choose the right business model. I think business models that are great is like coaching, consulting, theme pages, YouTube automation, something in this direction, right? Starting a social media marketing agency, something where you can get the results fast and where you don't really need any upfront capital. And then I think second advice would be go get a mentor, right? I know it sounds cliche and everybody's like, hey, invest into courses, get a mentorship, whatever, but it's literally the best thing you can do. Just learn from somebody who has the results that you want to have and just follow their guidance. And then I think the third thing, and this is where most people fail, is commitment. You need to go all in, right? You need to commit to making 10K a month, 15, 20, 30K a month to the business. I also see it in our coaching programs. We help people build theme pages on Instagram, personal brands, et cetera, et cetera. And for everyone, the coaching program is the same, right? They have the same videos, they have the same support, the same, like, I don't know, guidelines and blueprints, but some people get results, they get crazy results, like Phil, for example, who got to over $3.7 million a month, cash collected in 1 month, and he started basically at zero with us, right? And then there's other people, they struggle for 2 years. But the big difference is just commitment. Phil, for example, and all the other clients that we have that have incredible results, they are just committed, right? They watch all of the videos, they ask great questions, they prepare for the calls. Every single day they are waking up and working on their business. To give you an example, when I started my business, and even now, like the first thing in the morning that I think about is business, and the last thing before I go to bed is my business. So there's commitment,
Yeah.
right? And my whole mental space, especially when I first started my entrepreneurial journey, all my thoughts the whole day long were just business, business, business. How do I get this to work? I need to do this and that, and And I think if you're not committed, then it's not going to be like this, right? If you're always in between, you go out with friends, you watch Netflix, you do football and this and that, and then in between, like a little bit, you work on the business and you do, I don't know, this and that. I'm sorry, but then probably you won't get results. So I think commitment, is super big.
Great tips, man. I love all the 3 points. Touching on the last one, you said that commitment and like thinking about it all the time and being serious. I can say that I'm the same way, and the people that I know are successful are the same way. But the interesting thing about it is that, in my opinion, I can be wrong, but a lot of it can be genetic, right? Like you're just that type of person that is like wants to do it, is obsessive, wants to get to that success. So would you say that that's something you're born with, or everyone can become an entrepreneur?
So the thing is, I'm not sure. I think for sure, like my mentor Ty, he also talks about a lot. He says like genetics plays a big role. Thing is, my parents aren't entrepreneurial, right? And my family in general isn't really entrepreneurial. My grandfather, he had a company, so maybe that. But I think also I wouldn't pay too much attention to this like genetics thing or whatever. Like for sure, yes, you need to do something that fits your personality, etc., etc. But yeah, I wouldn't focus like on it too much, because it's maybe then just this mental belief, that you hold in your mind where like, hey, my parents are not entrepreneurs, so I can't become one. Like, no, my parents also are entrepreneurs.
Absolutely, man. I agree. I think that it's not that if your parents aren't entrepreneurs, you can be, because for most people that are self-made, by definition, their parents aren't entrepreneurs or weren't entrepreneurs. But it's, in my opinion, and I agree with you, it's something inside you that really pushes you, like you really need to want that. Because as you said, you can have the program and you can tell people what to do, and one person can make $2-3 million a month, another person will not do that because they just don't want it bad enough, right? It's not inside them. They are not obsessed about this. They don't want to do this. But the point you made, which is very important, is focus on what you can control. Right?
Yeah.
If you cannot control your genetics, why worry about that? So focus on the few things that you can control. The first part of your answer, when you answered why you think people are not succeeding or what they should focus on to succeed was picking the right vehicle or the right business model or the opportunity. So I also think that it's very important because there's the famous quote from Warren Buffett who said, it is more important what boat you are in than how hard you row. So absolutely, the business model you will pick will determine largely the success you will have.
Now, a lot of these trainings are available for free with all of the templates, AI tools, private feedback for you to be able to implement in your business. And guess what? It's absolutely free. So if you're interested, the link will be down below in the description and you can apply to join there.